Hello everybody, welcome to the Impressive Channel. Gabrielle Union joined Jada Pinektt Smith's show called Red Table Talk, and they sat down face to face and had a conversation for the first time in 17 years. Now let me give you all a little backstory. Jada Pinektt Smith and Gabrielle Union were associates in the acting world, but in 2001 they hit a snag in their relationship and they had a feud, a silent feud, but they did not know why they were feuding.
Back in the day, neither one of us actually knows what originally took place back then, but the people that we had around us were like, well, you know how she feels about you.
Yeah.
And they were like, well, you know how she feels about you. And then it was like, okay, girl bye for 17 years.
Wow.
Now this was very interesting. Some people speculated that the reason why they fell out was because Gabrielle Union had an affair with Will Smith during the taping of Bad Boys 2. Now, me personally, I don't believe that this is true at all because their feud started before they started taping for Bad Boys 2. Just remember. So I don't believe that the tension between them had anything to do with Will Smith. It had nothing to do with that. But the reason why they did have tension is because Hollywood used to pit women against each other, especially black women. If you compare between Hollywood now and back in the 90s and 2000s, there were only a few black people getting jobs. And a lot of times they had to compete with each other. And Nia Long actually talked about this.
But the women that I was in constant competition with, mostly it was me and Jada. It was like, oh, do you want the brown skin spicy girl or do you want the light skin spicy girl? Which one do you want?
See, this is the reason why Gabrielle and Jada had tension between each other in the first place, because they were actually competing for jobs back then. Not only that, Gabrielle Union had issues with her own self-esteem, and she was a self-proclaimed mean girl back then, so when people would say something negative about Jada, she would feed into it and probably help spread the rumors. And this is part of the reason why Gabby and Jada have given each other the cold shoulder for 17 years. But it ended today when they sat down for the first time in 17 years and talked about their issues. Now, they didn't go into detail about what happened because, like they said, they don't remember. But what I loved about this episode was both Jada and Gabrielle took accountability for their actions, especially Gabrielle. Gabrielle did not hold back when it came to exposing herself.
I had to call a thing first.
And what was that?
I'm a hater.
Ooh.
I'm a troll. I hate the high road. I hate it. It's hard, it's painful to recognize that you are the common denominator for the vast majority of your problems.
I've had a couple years of that. Looking at somebody else and going, oh, no, you're the problem, you're the problem, you're the problem.
But people will tell you that you're keeping it real.
Yes!
They love it when you point out other people's
Absolutely.
This episode right here was so deep to me because it wasn't only about them taking accountability, but it was also about them not buying into victimhood, because there are a lot of people who are negative who love to play the victim all the time because it's a comfortable place for them to be in. However, the longer they stay in that mentality, the more they regress and lose relationships and lose opportunities and so forth and so on. They never grow up, and they also attract negative people in their lives. That's the danger of staying a victim your entire life and never noticing your own wrongs.
And people will let you be a victim for your entire life.
Won't they?
But people will let you be there because being a victim is also comfortable for everybody else. A lot of people lose a little bit of control.
Right.
It's easier to control a victim than it is to control a healed, evolved person. The goal is to watch you be miserable.
Right.
And there's something that is appealing about your misery to them.
Right.
Gabrielle and Jada talked about a lot of things. Gabrielle talked about her mean girl past and how it has affected her. In fact, she told a story of how she was hating on another woman and her life coach, A.J. Johnson, had to check her.
You know, this woman walks in, hot LA girl, and I start to feel like I'm shrinking.
Right.
So I get the attention back on me because I'm talking
Okay, got it.
about the hot girl. And AJ, she said, okay, wait, I'm gonna stop you right there. What did you accomplish by tearing that woman down?
Right.
All you did is reveal to everyone in this party what low self-esteem you have. Damn, I have been communicating through negativity. I've been shrinking other people, hoping that I'm growing.
I really do appreciate Gabrielle's transparency. And what a lot of people may not know is Gabrielle was raped at age 19 years old. And I really feel like that contributed to a lot of her negativity and a lot of her insecurity. And it's so sad, but I'm so glad that Gabrielle is healing. And I'm glad that both Gabrielle and Jada set aside whatever differences that they had and they came together. This was just a great episode. I'm going to put the link in the description box down below so y'all can check it out. But I love Jada's Red Table Talk. It's a great show to me. I really do like it. Anyway, comment down below and tell me what you all think. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and share if you care. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.